Good morning, everybody. Monday morning, 14th, start of a fresh week. I haven't been around the weekend. It's been a little bit of a nightmare this weekend. Well, it has been a nightmare. We had a call yesterday. My son had the call and then he phoned me to say that the nursing home had dialed 999 to get the emergency paramedics out to ALFIE because his blood pressure was dangerously low. In my videos, and particularly recently, I've been mentioning how concerned I've been about them not giving the breakfast or persevering because he can't eat quickly because of the dementia. He can't ask for drinks, so they have to be given to him. And if this isn't happening, then the blood pressure will drop, and it's happened on numerous occasions now. Anyway, my son rang me to tell me, pick me up in 5 minutes, so family went over. Paramedics were at the bed, the one-to-one carer, another permanent care assistant, the senior nurse, all around the bed. I could hardly get in. And the one kept patting me on the shoulder as though to say, you know, really sorry, which wasn't helping at all the situation. I looked at ALFIE before the SATs and the other observations were completed, and I looked at him and I knew that there really wasn't anything wrong. He was shouting, he was not alert, but he was shouting, he was punching out, didn't want the people messing with him. He wasn't, when his blood pressure has dropped really, really low, he's docile and does not respond in any way to anything, and it wasn't like that yesterday. So the paramedics did the blood pressure 4 times and it was fine. They queried from the nurse, you know, what machines they use and blah blah blah. I'm certain that they thought there was something wrong, and I'm glad they found the paramedics, and it's necessary to do that if they think there's something wrong. On the other hand, I don't want my husband being whipped into hospital because the staff at the care home think there's something the matter when there really isn't, because last time he was in the hospital, that was when he was screaming for 3 months, screaming. Imagine seeing your loved one like that. And as I say, I was at his bedside for 12 to 18 hours a day, every day, for over 3 months, and finally getting the outside consultant in, who discovered that the hospital had stopped ALFIE's Parkinson's, stopped his antipsychotic medication. He was going up the wall. I think they use people as guinea pigs half the time in the hospitals. But and he's never been the same man since. They changed his medication completely to what he'd been on for years. He had the top neurologist who prescribed these drugs, and they chose to take him off them and prescribed something else. We've got a meeting with the consultant tomorrow, and this will all be discussed again. I've been told that the senior neurologists, they're reluctant to come out to nursing homes. They want the patient to go to them. ALFIE's in no condition to go anywhere. So we'll just see what tomorrow brings. But yesterday, when I got that phone call, and there'll come a time when there is a phone call and things aren't going to be rectified. And when I got the phone call yesterday, driving there with my son, and I don't know why it came into my head, and I said, and it really is how I feel, and I said, if anything happens to your dad, I'm going to take myself away. I'm going to hibernate for a while. A bit like the 40 days and 40 nights in the desert. But I shall hibernate for a while to try and make sense of the past few decades. I know that Buddhists believe that everything that occurs is a result of karma. I'm not quite of that persuasion, but I do think that karma catches up with people. I think ALFIE's illness, the way it is and the way he will leave, is a very peaceful way for him. Not so peaceful for me. What I do believe from the Buddhist tenet is that death is the beginning of a rebirth, and I do believe that. But it really didn't give me much comfort yesterday when I was heading there and thinking the worst. Thankfully the worst hasn't happened. She'll be going there shortly. Push again about his fluids. Ask them to do a flow chart, which I've asked on numerous occasions. It's been done for a day or two and then stopped. I really don't think that a lot of the care assistants are aware of how difficult it is and how much responsibility they have when caring for somebody who has dementia, Lewy body's dementia. Alf's got the double whammy with the Parkinson's disease and the Lewy bodies, so it's a double problem there. But I'll go today and I'll do my best. Meet with the consultant tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm frightened. I'm confused. All sorts of things going on in my head at the moment. I probably need a day or two away just to breathe. Anyway, enough of that. I'll be back. I might be back this afternoon. I've made a new purchase, so I might be back to show you what it is when I have it set up. So, until then, have a great day everybody. God bless you, and please remember ALFIE in your prayers. Bye bye.